But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Matthew 19:26, New King James Version. I guess the question is, are all things really possible to do? The answer based on our verse is yes. Why? Because it says there in Isaiah 45:2, I will go before you. God knows everything. He knows what's best for us. But we do not trust that. That is why we end up having difficulty in achieving our goals. We find it like so stressful. We find it like um, impossible based on our human capability. But God said, no, that's possible in all aspects. I know you may say, what about those who have cancer, have disease, and all of those things? What happened to them? Did God left them behind? My dear friends, Isaiah 59, 1 and 2. God's hands is not too short to save, nor his ears too dull to hear. So in other words, God will save us. God can hear our cry. But it goes on the next verse. Our sins have separated us from God. That's why we think that he cannot hear us. We think that God cannot hear us, and we think that God cannot save us. That is sin, my dear friends. That is sin. Okay? And that is why we end up what? Getting more and more worse with our disease. That's why we're getting more and more disappointed. That's why we're having more difficulty achieving our goals, that it looks impossible. God knows everything, and he knows what's best for us. Whether we die of a disease, or we did not achieve or get that promotion, no, God has a better plan. You know, and if we trust God, based on the verse, with God everything is possible, then we would know the ending is always good. I know that. I believe that. That's why I'm sharing this with you, my dear friends. So today, try giving yourself to God. Right now, try praying and say, God, help me understand. Give me the strength to know you, what is best for me, because you are all knowing, you are all powerful. And when I'm with you, God, I know I will be safe and make the right decision. Have a nice day, my dear friends.